Hello and welcome back. My name is Chris and you are watching VSense. The fragrance video that we're doing today is the top 5 cozy / warm fragrances. So in this video, I actually did rank them from lowest to highest. So these are going to be based on my opinion. And then, also how likable are they? Typically, whenever we go into the season of fall / winter, fragrances can be a little bit more challenging. Summer fragrances are a little bit easier because they're lighter, they're fresh, they're clean, or they're very soft, and you can kind of get away with anything in the summertime. Fall winter scents are typically a little bit more warm, more deep, and they can kind of become a little tricky. As I said, these are ranked from lowest to highest. So like I said, I have 5 fragrances. In my number 5 spot, I do have one by the House of Hermenegildo Zegna. This is part of their Incenza line. It is the Golden Myrrh fragrance. So this fragrance was originally launched as an exclusive to Harrods. It is no longer available. If you can find it, I would definitely recommend getting it. I have seen it on resellers like Poshmark, eBay. Be careful with those sites because sometimes they can, create fake copies of things. But this one is definitely on the number 5 spot. The reason I selected it is because it has its nice warm qualities. It has the oud in it. It has the myrrh, the incense. It also has sandalwood patchouli. Myrrh is very prominent in this fragrance, but also oud is a very prominent note in this fragrance as well. It is going to be a Western oud, but it is going to be a really good scent. It's going to be warm. It's going to have quite a bit of incense in it. It's going to be something that you can wear and feel cozy and warm as we're approaching those cold winter months. The number 4 spot, I do have one by Prada. This is Prada's Moonlight Shadow. This is part of their Ofactories collection, but it's a sub collection within a collection. So this is part of their Les Mirages collections. So these are the darker navy blue bottles. This one is Moonlight Shadow by Prada. This one is, I don't know, this line's very weird. I've done quite a bit of reviews for this line, at least for the original Ofactories collection. The problem with this line itself is I don't think that they ever actually fully launched in the States. If they did, it was very soft launch. It was not, all over the stores. It was not at all Prada boutiques. So they kind of didn't put very much money into the actual pushing the brand when it comes to this line, and I think that because of that they were not successful. So anywho, this fragrance itself is going to be very fig centric, so if you like fig, you're definitely going to like this guy. It has peach in it as well. It has leather, cacao, cumin in it as well, so it's a very chocolatey experience. So it's really unique the way that fig actually interacts in this fragrance itself, because you can definitely smell the fig up top, and to me sometimes fig can come off as something that's a little bit more dirty, more animalic if it's not done correctly, or if they use the leaves of the fig. Fig fruit is nice. Now the fig leaves and fragrances can sometimes come off as, like I said, dirty. So like for example, Cartier Declaration to me comes off as a very dirty scent because of this reason. This one itself is, like I said, very warm, very sultry, very seductive, and it's very chocolatey. It does have a lot of warmth to it, but it's also kind of like a gourmand mixed with a spicy, deep, ambery fragrance, and it is a really nice one. The only con to this guy versus the previous one that we looked at, Zegna's, is that this one does not have the longevity or performance. The next one is Tobacco Vanille. I recently did a full in-depth video for this guy. I will link it down below. It is a very ambery kind of experience, although it doesn't have any amber. It's definitely giving an amber experience with the vanilla resins and tobacco kind of fused in together. It's a very sweet fragrance, so I will give you that, disclaimer prior to you purchasing it. The price has gone up as well, and typically with discounter sites, you can land deals on Tom Ford. The problem is I would definitely make sure to do your research as to what batch codes they are. You know, you don't get very good deals to begin with on it, even at discounters. A good note of advice for Tom Ford as well as Zegna is that both of these are manufactured by Estee Lauder, and Estee Lauder has their own outlet, so the cosmetics company store. You can actually call them, and I know that they will ship to you, and you'll get it 50% off of the retail price. So if you can find whatever fragrance you want, you can also call them, have them look it up for you in the system, and have it shipped to you. So yes, I would definitely recommend this one because, like I said, it's that warm vanilla tobacco scent. It's very fall. It's very cozy. It's very much a sweater weather fragrance. So definitely check out Tobacco Vanille. Now we're getting into the top two, and this one was definitely very hard for me. But nonetheless, I was able to pick out my top two, and like I said, both of these are very near and dear to my heart. One of them is still kind of new to my collection. I did a video on them not long ago, and it is one that I have fallen in love head over heels for. The other one is a fragrance that, you know, I've reviewed as well here, but it's one of those that I definitely continue to go back to, and I think that I purchased it in the summer, and I definitely think that I will get much more love and appreciation out of this scent when it comes to the fall and winter in the cozy weather. So I definitely went and picked out number 2, Tobacolor by Dior. This is a tobacco scent as well. It is also going to have your vanilla, your plum, your peach. It's definitely a gourmand fragrance with a very nice woody kind of spicy approach to it. It's also going to have honey, which is going to make it even more of a cozy fragrance itself. I would definitely recommend checking this guy out. It is very nice for this weather. It is a really great scent. To me, this smells like a more mature, refined version of Baccarat Rouge. I would definitely recommend checking out Tobacolor by Dior. And the number 1 spot goes to Amber Heath by Burberry. This is a creation by Francis Kurkdjian for the House of Burberry. This is part of their signature range, and I have purchased a couple of other ones from this range, and I'm interested in buying more. Let me know if you guys are actually interested in watching more from this house and this range of fragrances. But I did get this guy, and I was kind of sleeping on it because I was like, amber, you know, how many times can you make amber unique and different? And I was kind of off-put by Francis Kurkdjian because he went into Dior and the prices increased as soon as he was announced as a perfumer and he launched the Trio collection. So it's kind of like, I'm not buying anything because he's pissed me off. But anywho, I did purchase this guy, and like I said, it has a lot of similarities to Tobacco Oud, but it's a lot nicer of a scent. It's a lot more modern. It's a lot cleaner. It's a lot better of an amber. It's just an all well-rounded fragrance, and I really like it as well because it does have both feminine and masculine traits, and you can definitely wear it being both. With that being said, longevity and performance are good. They're not going to be the best, but you know, that's to be expected with today's fragrances. I would definitely recommend this. Like I said, it's a very cozy, warm, it's not sweet per se, but it does have its sweet factor to it. It's very ambery, and I think amber scents in the fall, in the winter, and even approaching into the spring can work very, very well. And come on, just look at that bottle. It's absolutely gorgeous. So what did you guys think about today's video? Do you agree with my selection? Like I said, this is not to offend anyone or to, you know, make anyone dislike or go out and buy anything. By all means, we all have our favorite fragrances for fall and winter in this cozy sweater weather, and you should definitely stick to what you like, but also branch out and learn more about other fragrances. That's what we're all here for at the end of the day. So thanks so much for watching, you guys. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and let me know what else you would like to see. Bye.